FMCSA TV presents 2024-2025 Graduates Celebration. Let's welcome Vonane Mathebula to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Enock Mathebula, our own.
Dr. Enock Mathebula is the CEO and founder of Springbok Group, founder of Bora Mining Investment, executive director, chairperson and shareholder of Steenkamp Mine, and founder and chairman of the Enock Mathebula Foundation. His leadership goes beyond business success. It is rooted in creating opportunities, transforming lives, and leading with a heart. But hearing all this, one might assume his path was smooth or privileged. The truth is quite the opposite. Dr. Mathebula's story is one of resilience, faith, and divine purpose. He is the eldest son, Mathebula, raised by a single mother, and from an early age of 9, he made a personal decision to build a relationship with God. He began attending Sunday school, often as the only member in his family to go to church. It was here within the walls or the environment of the Free Methodist Church of Southern Africa that he found more than just congregation. He found a family, mentors, and a safe space to grow. Under the guidance of Bishop Simon Chanza and other devoted men of faith, young Enock was molded into the man he is today. A man of vision, compassion, and unwavering faith. Today, he stands not only as a successful businessman and a philanthropist, but also as a living testimony of what God can do when we surrender our lives to Him. So, ladies and gentlemen, graduates and fellow believers, it is my deepest honor to present to you a servant leader, a man of integrity and faith, a son of this very church, and a true inspiration to us all, Dr. Enock Mathebula.
Thank you, Mrs. Wadam. Good evening to our ladies, our proud parents and families, and the most important, good evening to our graduates. I'm deeply honored to stand before you this evening as a guest speaker for 2024 and 2025 graduate celebrations of the Free Methodist Church of Southern Africa. And I believe you heard so much from Bonani, my biography, where I come from, and from the Sunday school, Free Methodist Church in Lulekani, proud to be raised by the late Reverend James Luli, and the others members as well from Free Methodist Church to where I am today. Without wasting your time, I'll proceed. But I would like to proceed by sharing a joke how I've been instructed to deliver a speech tonight. It was not a request, it was an instruction. And I appreciate that moment deeply in my heart when I get that instruction. And it was Thursday when I received a call around the morning, and I was having a breakfast meeting with my CFO, Mr. Terence Seal, in Cape Town. It reminded me that the true leadership is not about waiting for an approval or seeking and comfort. It is about making a clear decision and delegating with trust and purpose. And leadership requires courage, the courage to act, to empower others, and believe in the potential of those you lead. Even though I tried to speak and I did not win the moment, I learned something powerful. Leadership is not about outcome, it's about obedience, growth, and responsibility. Sometimes the act of being chosen is greater than the result itself. So, Bishop Chanza, when you give me a call, I believe you are here tonight. And you know, those who have worked with me from the youth, they will agree with me that I call spade by spade. I remember when I was in Dwaleni, Pastor Zempuma and the others, pastors, If I'm not mistaken, they used to call me Malema. I said, this guy, he talked too much. They didn't understand, right? But tonight, as we celebrate this moment of achievement, I want to remind all of us, especially our graduates, that leadership is not defined by a title or applause. It is defined by your willingness to raise when called upon to take responsibilities, even when you feel unprepared, like me, and to serve with integrity and humility. You know, when the call comes and you just have to act instead of complaining. So when your moment comes, and it will come as I'm talking to you, do not wait to be asked. Step forward and accept the instructions. Because greatness is often born from the obedience, not convenience. This occasion is more than an academic celebration. It is a scared moment of reflection, a time to acknowledge faith, perseverance, and purpose. Tonight, we will not only honor your achievement, we also honor the God who carried you through every session of study, sacrifice, and success. This evening is beautiful, ladies and gentlemen, not just because we are gathering in joy, but because we are witnessing the faithful of God. Every cap and every certificate and every radiant smile here tonight, it is a testimony that our God is still able. He still opens the doors. He still carries his children through challenges. And he still rewards faith, discipline, and perseverance. To all our graduates tonight, congratulations. You've made a conquered sleepless night, financial challenges, and a moment of doubt. But tonight, we celebrate not only your achievement, we celebrate the grace that sustains you. This gathering is special because the Free Methodist Church understands that graduation is not the end of your journey. It is the beginning of purpose. We are not only here to applaud your success, but to ask deeper questions. How will you glorify God with what He has placed in your hands? Our nation faces many challenges. I heard Pastor Gipuma already said unemployment, poverty, and inequality. These are the challenges that our world is facing. Many graduates leave university full of dreams. I wanted to meet closed doors. But tonight, we declare that faith opens doors that the world cannot close. During the week, when I was talking to one of my mentors, I said to him, God's timing is always perfect. When you work with God, your degree becomes more than a certificate. It becomes a weapon of change, a tool for service, and a seed for impact. We are called to build a community of purpose, a network of graduates, unite only education, but by faith. A generation that prays together, uplift one another, and use its knowledge to serve others. We need graduates who do not just wait for opportunities. We need graduates that create an opportunity. They don't just wait, but they create them. Graduates who lift others as they rise, who prove the success and service can walk hand in hand. Remember this, graduate. This is the truth. Your qualifications, it's your platform. But your purpose, it's your ministry. I had so many questions as I was growing from this Church of Free Methodists. And one of the biggest questions was, why are we losing educated people from the church? When people have graduated, have achieved what they want to achieve, they leave the church. That was my biggest questions. Some of you remember I asked you these questions. Whether you are a teacher, or you're a nurse, engineer, or a lawyer, or an entrepreneur, let your work glorify God. Let your excellences be your testimony. Let your compassion be your contributions. Graduates, South Africa needs you. South Africa doesn't need corrupt leader. The church needs you. The kingdom of God needs you. We need honest leaders. You are the light that must shine in the workplace, in business, in communities, and in leadership. Just to add on that and show an example, I, as Dr. Enock Mathebula, I'm proud to speak in public to anywhere about my success. Why? I have not done a business with politicians. I haven't slept with politicians. I've been doing my business privately so, and I've made what I have without any influence of politicians. So, by saying this, and as I'm emphasizing, I'm trying to encourage you, graduate. You are the light that must shine in the workplace, in the business, in communities, and in leaderships. Do not allow a situation to compromise yourself. So as we celebrate tonight, let it not end here. Let this the beginning of movement, a family of graduates who lives with the purpose, who believe in collaborations, and who shine the Christ wherever they go. Congratulations once again to each of you. We are proud of you, and we are praying for you, and we believe that the best is yet to come. Thank you.